Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us. Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast, episode 32.
Wow.
I know. Big times, big times. If you are new to the pod, it's myself, Julie Cola, and Julie Strauss-Greeley. We are best friends from as little girls until now, and we've been through it all, and we talk about it all on this podcast. And hi, Julie and Julie.
Hi, Mary. How's Breckenridge? How's Colorado?
Everything is great here. It's not hot, hot, hot. How are you guys feeling, though?
Hot. If you're on the East Coast, anywhere in the New York area, it's hot.
It was very hot today. It was in the 90s.
Better out here at the beach than not, but it's hot. Even here, it's hot.
I'm wearing long sleeves and a sweatshirt, which for a menopausal woman like myself, very chilly.
Honestly, I keep turning the air conditioning down in our rental house, and it's like every second I walk by, it's like one of those Nest systems, so the number pops up like as soon as you walk by it, and I'm like, I keep turning it down and down. My house is like a meat locker. Everyone in my family is like not speaking to me. They're like, I'm freezing. I'm like, I can't get out of my body. Like, I can't get cooler. You could get warmer. Throw a sweatshirt on. Like, I don't know what to say.
I know. I have the windows open here in the night. It's freezing, and then I turn on the fan. Dan is like my dogs with full coat fur are shivering in the night. I'm like, this feels fabulous.
I know. I am like, God, I love central air. I have no central air in the city in Brooklyn. We have the window units. I'm like, I love it. I keep turning it down. Todd's like, first of all, he's like, you do realize at the end of the summer, we do have to pay the electric bill. And the irony, the pool is at like 92 degrees. He's like, who turns it up? I'm like, I can't step foot in that pool. It's too cold. It's like a cold plunge. Like, what?
By the way, cold plunge is supposed to be very good for you.
Very good for you.
It is supposed to be good for you.
There's a bunch of places out here that have it.
I'm never doing it, but it is supposed to be good for you.
Please consider it a success that I purchased the weighted vest and I have put it on twice.
Tell us.
Should I get it? Wait, should I get the weighted vest?
Actually, Julie, honestly, I really think you would get something out of it. Yes, I really think you would.
But it was 90 degrees today. Am I wearing a weighted vest? First of all, I went to the gym today.
Well, right. I mean, so therefore, no. But like, you could put it on for your walk to the gym and your walk home, like little things like that. Like,
to drag that to the gym?
Yeah.
Well, you could wear it.
Yeah.
You could wear it.
Yeah, it was so hot out. I was wearing my bike shorts, a tank, my hair up on top of my head. So I look crazy. Of course, I bumped into every person in Park Slope today. I wanted to kill myself. People I've never seen. I haven't seen in like a year. I'm like, oh, hey. I'm like, don't mind me. I just look like a stripper. Like my ass was hanging out of my bike shorts. It looks ridiculous.
Listen, I find it incredibly impressive that you still wear bike shorts. I no longer own those. Like, no matter the temperature, no matter what exercise I'm doing, I'm outside. I am not putting those on.
You're like my sister.
Long now?
I wear only long. Yeah. The most I'll do, like here with me, I have like the cropped ones that are like mid calf.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie, you wear cropped, like short.
Oh, she's really talking about biker shorts. Yep.
Yeah, I wear bike shorts. Yeah, I have like a million pairs. But they have like the pockets so you can put like your phone in.
Mine are long. Mine are longer.
I'm in long. I'm like in long. As long as possible.
I don't look great.
I don't look great, but I wear them because it's hot and I like them.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, ladies, let's move on. Oh, I have a great hot flashback, and I'm going to steal it from Mary's because Mary started hers last week, and then I remember
I look bad enough on these podcasts. Let's go.
We're going to flash back. I believe it was the 5th grade. It was right before you hit Elizabeth Morrow.
Oh, God. Again, my dreaded.
4th grade then?
It was
4th grade. We were at Elizabeth Morrow in 5th grade.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't 5th.
Okay, 4th grade then.
3rd.
I don't think you were older than 3rd. Okay, but I don't know. So I go to Mary's birthday party. We're not best friends. We're friends. Like, I was invited. And we go to the birthday party, and
I don't think I was. Was I?
I think you're in the pictures, yes.
And it was time for Mary to open up her birthday presents. And I'm sitting there, and Mary opens up. Again, it's the 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. I don't remember. She opens up the first present.
A photo of this? of this exact party that I'm going to give you, and maybe you can put it onto our TikTok.
That'd
Oh,
be
you
really
should. That'd be so funny.
she opens up the first present and it's like a shirt or something. And she's like, clothes. And then she throws it. And I'm like, I was told like never, ever, you're supposed to say you love everything. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe she just said that. And then she opens up the next present and it's like a dress or something. And she goes like, oh my God, I can't believe this. More clothes.
I was raised so well.
My face is getting like so red.
I was raised so well.
She's tearing through these presents, and they're like a lot of clothes. And Mary's getting like more and more like, oh my God, did anybody get me something besides clothes?
That's kind of an unusual gift for that age. That's so funny.
And then I remember my mom picking me up, and she's like, how was the party? I'm like, I had fun. I go, it was just a little weird. But Mary opened up her presents because I don't remember if I got you clothes or not. And then I'm like, she didn't like the clothes, Mom. I go, and I didn't know what to do. And here we are, best friends. And we all love clothes now.
And here we are, like how many years later, like 10 years later, where you were trying to get into my party group at the JCC.
Yes.
At the JCC. And not only that, borrowing her clothes.
Yes.
And we were buying clothes together.
Yes.
Well, I have to say, you've always been exactly who you are. You're very direct, so I could totally see that, especially at that age when you're young. You know what I mean? When you're young enough to like not, you just kind of say it. Like kids just say it.
I know. It's like it's both a gift and a flaw. The best and worst quality is that I'm very direct, and I don't know. The things come out, and I'm like.
I have to say,
I think I remember your mom like running into the room and being like, gorgeous. Like picking up the clothes. Your mom being like,
I have to tell
gorgeous.
you, the whole like opening of the gifts at the birthday parties when we were little, that was so stressful.
Yeah.
I never enjoyed it. I didn't like it as a viewer, and I didn't like it as the guest of honor. No thanks.
No.
I think just being the birthday girl back in the day is stressful.
Yeah, it is.
You always look like you look forward to it, but it was always like it's stressful.
I never like being the center of. Yeah, I'm also one of those people. Like I could care less. Like my birthday is like whatever. My sister is so the opposite. My sister loves her birthday. It's like the birthday month. We start talking about it the minute the month starts. It's like
I've never been like that. I don't care either. I've never been like that.
Yeah, I can care less. Anyway.
All right, let's move on to hot beauty trend, Mara. You have a good one.
Oh yeah, you have a hot beauty trend, Mara?
Yep. So here it is. I will start by saying when I started perimenopause, which was in my late 40s, I went through menopause at 51. But in my late 40s, I started to go through perimenopause. And one of my really big symptoms was that I really lost the ability to sleep. Like, I'm not kidding that I had true insomnia where I was starting to kind of feel like I was losing my mind a little bit. And I started to have some panic attacks. It was terrible. Like one of the lowest points for me in my life. Like, just hard, very hard. And so I ended up going to a doctor and I was like weeping, sobbing in her office. Like I literally cannot sleep. So she, at that time, said to me, listen, we're going to try some really natural stuff. And then if that doesn't work, we'll like move on to the other stuff. But let's try this cocktail first. And I kept two parts of it. The cocktail at the time was the two things I'm going to show you, plus some melatonin. And then I moved the melatonin out when I was just like back in a rhythm. But the two things she suggested first is magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I take. Is that powder? Yeah. Mine are pills. Is that pills or powder?
They're capsules.
Pills.
They're capsules.
Yeah, I take that. Okay.
Oops.
Me too.
I just dropped one. Okay. Hopefully my dog doesn't have that because it got very sick.
What's the brand you're taking?
This
Pure.
is pure.
What?
This is pure.
Pure.
It's a capsule. And I take two of these. And so I have not stopped. This is years now because I dropped the melatonin, but she was like, there's literally no harm in continuing this. And then the other thing I take with it is it's called phosphatidylserine. Serene. Let me just show it to you.
That's a mouthful.
I know. But these two together, you literally take these things half hour before bed and you just feel sleepy. Like you just like the like sleepiness kind of comes over you. There's no side effect. Like it's not like you wake up and you feel drugged at all or anything like that. Like I just take them both every single night right before bed. It's part of my like,
You know what? I take the magnesium glycinate, but now I'm going to add the other one, even though I can't pronounce it. Say it again.
Maybe you should spell
Can
it.
you spell it?
Spell it. PHOSPHATIDYL. Phosphatidyl.
Yeah.
Serene.
Phosphatidyl.
Serene, Serine, 300 milligram capsules.
Okay, I'll put that on our Instagram.
Totally great. I have not, I mean, also I think I probably, obviously I passed through menopause, but I just decided like there's no harm in them. And actually I think they're good for you. So I just have
You
continued to
think
take
you're
them.
done? You think you're done already?
Well, I know I haven't gotten my period for years.
Yeah, I know, but like you can still have the other symptoms. Like you could be in menopause for a decade.
That was my perimenopause. That didn't actually follow me into menopause. Like once I through, the sleep stuff just kind of corrected itself.
Got it.
Yes, this phase I have different things, but not the sleep thing. And maybe it's because of that. Maybe I corrected it. And but the
you're on the you're on HRT. That's what's helping you with your sleep.
But even before that, I was feeling really good with my sleep. So all women are different. I have no idea, but you know, like everybody.
Julie, is your sleep really broken up every night?
Before
mine?
Yeah, yours.
Joel.
Mine, I have no problem falling asleep. It's just that I wake up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
try both of these, Jules. And I have actually another one, which I don't have with me in Colorado. That if it doesn't work, it was actually so good that it was a little too strong for me in the phase I'm in now. But it's one of these also. I think it's called glycinate or something like that.
Well, that's the name of the other.
but that's the magnesium one. That's the compound with it. But there might be a third thing.
All right, this is great. I'll try it.
Okay. So that's my big recommendation.
That's a good one. I think a lot of women will find that helpful.
Great one. Without sleep from the inside out, you're falling apart.
Sleep is important.
Very, 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 very.
Jules, take us to hot off the press.
Okay, so this week, some of the hot stories hot off the press. We have an oldie but a goodie Real Housewife who has been in and out, and then had a new show this season. Denise Richards' husband, who I never liked, by the way.
I didn't either. He's weird.
Filed for divorce and claims that she is spending really too much money. Hello, I can relate to that, Denise.
You and me both, Denise.
Don't give anybody any ideas. She spends $25,000 monthly in food and $20,000 a month on clothing.
Allegedly.
And there's lots of other stuff going on there. I think his business, what is his business? What was that? When she first brought him on the scene.
So vague.
Is he a trainer?
No, I think he's an alternative medicine guy.
Oh, right. She was a patient. She was like going to his clinic or whatever. Yeah. He's a weird dude. I mean, again,
remember he claimed he can solve any sort of medical issues. That's why the pharmaceutical companies were following him. I mean, it was
in other strange news. Okay, and you guys can mock me for this, but I do kind of follow the daughters.
Oh, I can't. I won't. I can't.
You guys don't know I'm also obsessed with the Willis daughters. They are fabulous girls, by the way. Fabulous girls. Denise's daughters they're really mean to each other on social media. Like
they don't speak.
They don't speak. One of them is very devoutly Christian, right? And the other one is not.
The younger one. The older one is more like she's on what's it called?
OnlyFans.
I read she was on OnlyFans, but she's getting off of it and she's going back to college.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Or going to college.
Okay. Good. That may be. But I just see they're feuding all the time on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, Denise must be dying.
Yeah.
She's probably used to it. I mean, I think
they grew up in such a contentious environment with such a contentious household. Their parents were, it's rough. It would be I hate to say it would be a miracle if those girls came out unscathed. So the fact that they're productive and working and like going to school and going back to school or making money on their own. I mean, those are like plus in my book. I don't know. And plus, there's so much addiction. There's so much addiction in their genes. The fact that they're not dealing with that beast is a huge miracle. Huge.
Yeah. Oh, you hope not.
Yeah, you hope not. Yeah. All right. So the next thing off the press is Alexia from Real Housewives of Miami, and Todd, another guy I cannot stand. Never liked him the first time around when he was introduced, and now I really don't like him. And he's still back in the picture, or still in the picture. He apparently just bought a multi-million-dollar apartment after all of this stuff of like renting and money stuff, and
waited to give it to her and then bought something so he didn't have to give it to her.
Is their divorce final?
Yeah, they're divorced. They're
They
divorced.
are officially divorced.
Yeah, they're divorced.
So he waited till the divorce was final.
That was a fast thing in the end then, because they filmed this season last year, the one that's airing now, and they're not divorced. They got a 90-day extension. So I guess at some point they did file. I don't know. But he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Anybody who kind of steals away in the middle of the night with your possessions and doesn't have the whatever to
just
say,
be a man. Be a man. You know, he doesn't have to stay with her, but be a man about it. You know,
crazy behavior. And then this week's big news, for anybody and everybody around the world, everybody who's watching Love Island, Cierra finally took a few days, because you forget sometimes that they're filming 3 days ago or 2 days ago, but she got the boot for her social media, very problematic and racist social media posts, one of which was from a very long time ago, 2015, when she would have been a lot younger, but one of them was more recent, like in very recent, I think either last year or something more recent.
It was recent. And not only was it recent, somebody commented on what she said. I'm not going to say what she said because it's awful. And then they said, that's racist. And she's like, oh, thanks for letting me know, not the way I said it. So she obviously doesn't realize, doesn't realize or doesn't care.
Okay. Right. Well, I will say this. I hope she's getting mental health help, because I think it will be very shocking to her to come off like not having her phone, not understanding at all what's happening.
Not understanding why she got pulled off.
Right. I just hope she's getting some mental health help, because, whatever she said, like, hopefully she owns up to it and says, I'm sorry and all that. But it will be shocking for her to come off of like Love Island and face this kind of backlash.
Here's my thing too. It's like,
it's for anybody who goes on these shows. You know what I mean? Even if you're like somebody who they like, there's always going to be somebody who doesn't like you. So your comment section is always very controversial.
Here's my question. Here's my thing.
This is to come off like people are going to give her a lot of hate.
She's going to get a lot of hate.
They were saying Janice from the Valley is getting so much hate, she left the country.
Julie, it's Janet.
Janet, whatever.
They were on vacation. She cleared that up.
So she did?
They're on vacation. That was a total myth. Yeah,
it was a total lie. She's like, we are literally having the time.
She's like, we're on a family vacation that's been planned for like 6 months. I can show receipts if I need to. Like, I'm really not escaping the hate. And she gets a lot of hate, probably, Janet, from the Valley. But
I do think there's a difference, though, when you're totally not watching for it and then boom, you have no idea it's coming. I just hope she's getting mental health help.
Listen, guys, my point is this. What exactly does a producer do? I mean, it's not that hard.
Exactly.
It's not that hard. How many times so far, we've only been doing this podcast for 6 months. We've now had this come up on every show, every franchise.
Exactly.
Like, not necessarily a racist post, but I mean, things come up out of the background. It's like, this is all easily checkable.
No, this is the second. The other girl, Yulissa, had a racist post.
I'm not even just talking about Love Island. I'm talking about all the shows. Like, we say this over and over. Like, it's not that hard to find out about these people, especially in this day and age. Like,
not only that, you can hire our daughters to do it. I mean, they could find it out in 10 seconds.
Every single one of my clients does it. They don't make a hire without looking at somebody's social media. They truly do not. It's like, how? So
supposedly she took everything down. It's people who had screenshotted ahead of time.
But what? So she took. I mean, I don't know, because they're reporting that she didn't think
that somebody just came forward with them recently,
and also she didn't think it was problematic. So why would she take it down?
Well, her friend was overseeing her account.
But who? Wait. So there was
this is from
came out.
What's that?
The screenshots just came out. Somebody brought them up now.
People found them. People once how people do. Once they see people on these shows, there's always somebody digging for dirt, and it came up. They found it. Not only that, because she didn't only do it once. She did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't.
I honestly think if it was once 10 years ago, she would have gotten probably like a ding. Like, oh, she was 15, now she's 25.
Right. If it was just the 2015 one, I think people could have chalked it up to like immaturity, doesn't understand the terminology, Yeah. But whatever. Listen, her parents did release a statement on her social media account.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very well written statement, by the way, very parentally sound. I think. I mean, of course, they want to defend their child, and they know their child, but their point of view, which is a point of view in this whole scenario, is like, she's not a malicious person. And, for people who really know her, know that about, so it was interesting. They put out a very lengthy statement, which I thought in a very weird and bad and really unfortunate situation, and not good on her at all. Not defending it, but I thought her parents handled themselves well in light of it. I think the delay in getting her off was obviously the difference between her and Yulissa as characters is she was in line to be one of the winners or the winner with Nick, and she was like the centerpiece of the whole show. Right. So again, I think they gave her too much grace, and I don't think it's fair to behave one way for one person, one way for another. But I do honestly think from a production standpoint, they were completely unmoored because they didn't know what to do and how to handle it. And like, now this torpedoes the whole show. And now, we're a week before the end of filming and Nick is single again. It's like, what?
Well, I have to say, even though Last Wight's baby episode was a snooze, I will say everybody was in a lighter mood. I thought that everyone got along better. It was a very different mood with everybody last night. So I don't know. And also Nick did not seem to care at all.
Well, Nick is playing the game. Nick.
Yeah. So if he really liked her, he'd be like, I'm out of here. That's like the girl I like. I'm leaving.
He clearly
you're not gonna win. At this point, you're not winning. You know what I mean? Like, unless
can they even do that? Like, could you actually say I want to leave?
Yeah, people do that.
Yeah, they have. I've never watched before this season.
Well, I don't even know the show. They do it on another dating. They do it on a lot of these shows. If you're the guy you like is leaving,
Or you could just be like, I'm going to hang out, but I'm not interested in anybody else. But anyway.
You have to be with someone on this show. You have to be with somebody to continue on. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, guys, we've obviously descended into our first topic, our first show. So rewind. Let's talk about Love Island.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect segue. But go ahead.
Yeah.
No, listen, the thing I'll say about Nick and Alondria is there was definitely something there from the beginning.
I said it. I thought they had chemistry, but you guys both didn't think they did. I did.
No, I thought they had chemistry as friends. What I think they really have, and I think last night's episode showed this too. And I still don't think they have a ton of physical chemistry. Like, I thought that kiss was beyond awkward, but they've got something, and they've had it from the beginning, and they really have a friendship. And listen, like, that's the foundation of a really good relationship, is to be friends first. So
I think his demeanor is much different with her. I think he's lighter. He smiles more.
I think he's not trying so hard to impress her, because I think he thinks, we're friends. Like, this is safe. Rather than plotting every move and being like the romantic, I'm going to do everything right and take you on this date and say the right thing and wear the right thing and da-da-da. He's not really wooing her. He's like friend to her. And I agree with you, Julie. He's totally light. He's funny. He's having fun. But I think, for me, it's because he views it as a friendship. And
I have a different take. I think he has a thing for her. I do. And I totally do. And I don't know if she does, but I think he does. And he always kisses her hand. I think maybe he's in awe of her a little bit. He likes how she carries herself. He's impressed by her. There's something about her that he's enamored by. So I really believe that. And I don't think he never did that. He never was talking to Cierra and then just took her hands and kissed them. But he's done it now quite a few times with Alondria, which I think is really cute. And then last night he said something like, you're making me nervous. You get that's butterflies in your stomach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's something about her that he likes.
I have a third take.
Yeah.
I think he liked Cierra what he needed to like Cierra and thought like this is
okay.
And
so
now
he's just playing the game to win.
You know what? He was like, oh God, she's gone. What am I going to do now? Okay, I have her. Let me go for it in the way.
Well, I think that's a mutual game. I think it's a very mutual game. I think she's playing the same game.
I agree with you 100%.
I agree with you on that. No matter what my take is on Nick, I think Alondria is playing the game. She does not want to go home.
Yes.
Last night, Coco Groff posted for them. She's thrilled. Okay, enough. And who was the other one?
Jonathan Groff is the actor, and Coco Groff is the tennis player.
Right. A bunch of celebrities were all posting last night for them. Yeah, and, so I feel like they could win. You know what I mean? Like, they can win just that.
We were talking about this last night in the house. I don't think they're going to have enough votes.
Listen,
I don't know. I think it's going to be tight. If they keep it up.
Here's what I'm going to say. This is the absolute worst cast ever, and I actually could care less who wins.
I agree. I've never watched it before. I think these people are so off.
They're terrible. Like, each one. There is nobody I am rooting for.
I love Amaya. I'm happy for Amaya.
I love Amaya as a person. I love her. I think she's a sweet doll. I don't think she's in a, she's 21. She's
well, it's not a marriage show. It's just a dating show. It's not a get married show.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
think her and Brian. I think they're a good couple. I think they could get a lot of votes. You know,
No,
America.
I think she could be the winner. I mean, she's the one. You know, she's
America is in
so
a love
lovable.
affair with her. She is so
Anybody who's
lovable.
anybody who's with her could win because
Yep.
she's a doll. Like she's so.
And by
lovable.
the way, he's a really nice guy, and he's proven himself to be a nice guy, and he's thoughtful of her, and
He
he
stuck up.
her.
He stuck up for her before
He did.
he found out she was a fan favorite.
Totally.
He was the only
He
one.
was the only one. He's like, by the way, in Latin culture, like that's just something we do. Like you guys should not be.
I
He
love
was
that.
the only one who stuck up for her, not the girls, not he was the only one. So I think he's a really good guy. Do I think like it to me? It's like I felt she was choosing from like three knuckleheads. You know what I mean? It was like okay, but I'm going with Brian. Like it wasn't going to be Zach K, international male model, please, and it wasn't going to be who was the other guy? Was it
Elon.
Oh, Elon. It wasn't.
He was clearly just going for her because she was a fan favorite. I mean,
oh my god,
that was
Elon.
so obvious.
There
Yeah.
was no love there with her and Elon. So
No.
it's like she went with the logical guy. Do I think
Exactly. Which is
really-
why I would vote for her because I love her, but not because of them. And last season, you voted because these couples were great couples, and so you really.
May I ask a question?
They sent home because they gave the cast too much power, and they sent home all the couples.
Can
All
I
the
ask you a
couples were
question?
clicking.
Are the people from last season still together? Are any of those
Yes,
people still
they're all
together?
together.
They are.
Yes, that's what Love
How
Island
many couples came away from last season? Like a
three
few?
or four. Like 3 or 4, right, Jules?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 or 4. They're coming back to Love Island Villa. They're doing a whole show on them.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's on right now. I mean, I haven't watched it, but it's on right now.
All together, like they moved to different cities and this and that, and like they're making it work.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's impressive.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening with this crew.
No, this group, there's no couples that you really are like, oh my God, they're fab. Like, do you
Now
know
everybody, like over the weekend in my house,
do you remember
I
how
had
we
a-
felt last
I had
year when we were watching Cola? And we
What's
were
that?
like so rooting for these couples.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have it. You don't have, I said it right off the bat. There's no Cordell and Serena. Like that's magic. Like, you know what I mean? There's no Leah. Like they were like, that cast was magic, you know, Janae, they were like amazing.
Yeah.
But
I'm
you know,
not
I'm still watching this to the end. I mean, I want to see
I
it.
have a lot of people.
Now
Now we have to. Isn't it only like one more week? Please God.
It is.
Oh, thank God. I gotta say, I gotta just go out on record. I know I am a broken record. I am a dog with a bone. I cannot get over how many hours of television this is.
Oh
I
my-
know that's the formula. I just can't. It's too many.
No,
I can't
you're off the hook tomorrow night. If there's no Love Island on Wednesdays.
Oh, thank God. I mean, it's so much
And
pressure.
also, I'm going to say something else kind of controversial, and I'm really happy for Ariana Madix. God knows.
Yeah.
I am so happy for her. I am thrilled for all of her successes. I don't get this. They move her there for the entire summer. They house her. She's living there, but she's not even present every episode.
That's the host. That's what the host does for that show.
But she's not hosting. There are full episodes. Like, why did they do the recoupling the last time? She wasn't even present for it. It was all on their phones.
That's the formula. Who knows? Maybe she was doing something for press or something. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Maybe she worked into her contract that she only will work X number of hours. I don't know. But it seems like she's not really hosting.
I think it seems like she's hosting.
She's not so present.
I did hear. I know you were talking about the food, and I did read this week or saw on TikTok that they have full catering for lunch and dinner. That's why they don't show it. Yeah.
I feel like they're always walking about around in the afternoon and the evening. They're walking around with like a bowl of like a potato chip, and they're always like crunching on it. It looks delicious. I start to drool. I'm like, I could use a bowl of chips. But like in the morning, the breakfast, it's like I'm like, is that all they're eating? It's like enormous.
I'm sure it's like craft services or something. You know what I mean? So they don't want to show it. Yeah.
Probably. And they probably go off in like little small groups and take their mics off and everything, eat, and then they go. You know what I mean?
Question.
But, yeah.
Where is movie night? Where and when?
They're not doing movie night.
Why are you not doing it?
They're just not doing it?
They're not doing it. I think it's because there was a lot of bullying. I mean, I'm guessing. There was so much bullying online this year that I'm wondering if they're trying to avoid that, like more of it.
Did you guys also read that they're bringing their families to see them?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I heard is happening instead of movie night.
Yeah.
What?
People spotted Nick's parents at the airport and his sister.
It's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. I can't.
I
This
know.
is what I'm spending my time doing. This is what I'm spending my time doing.
It's like we're Cierra's parents mid-Atlantic, like on a flight to Fiji when this all went down. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, her mom's just packing her bags.
I have had guests until today. She left.
Same.
And I'd be up with her till about 11, and then I would like race into my room to watch the hour. I'd be up all night every night trying to keep up. Like,
thank God my house is filled with young people. Like the girls' friends were all, so they were all, that's all they're doing. They're all watching it. So I didn't have that issue, but like, oh my God, it's endless. I was like nodding off. Jane's like, Mom, you're missing. I was like,
I was so annoyed with the baby episode. I'm like, I can't believe this is a full episode. I just don't care.
The crying of the babies, I was like, oh my God, no.
And then Huda taking it like too seriously. I'm like,
and then even Huda was like, I have PTSD from this crying.
But then she was like taking it too seriously. I'm like, it's a game.
That's Huda. She's
no, and also she's tough. Like she was like, hey, don't tell me to shut up. And then he's like, what else can I be doing to
poor guy.
Like, hey, don't tell me to shut up. It's like, okay, he got it.
I don't see them last. They're not going to last. No way.
No way.
No way. He's going to run for the hills.
Yes.
Right. Next hot topic. So what do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about Real Housewives of Miami, which is coming out of the gate with?
Oh, Mary, you didn't watch the last episode, right? But it was
up to speed though. I'll ask questions.
It was really good.
It's battle royale. It's broken out into two battles. One is the Lisa and Larsa battle, which is still ongoing.
Okay.
And the other one is Gertie and Julia.
Terrible. But the fact that they're going after Gertie, I can't stand it. Julia.
Yeah.
It's so disgusting to me. I think it's disgusting. This woman is cancer. I mean, it's like, what is she doing? And also Martina, I'm like, come on, you're Martina. Like, how can she not say to her wife, like, don't do this? Like, you know what I mean? As a cancer survivor, I just think it's awful.
Yeah.
I can't stand watching it.
It's so funny. Todd has he has amnesia every time the show is on because he's not watching, and he'll be in the room and then he'll walk in every time. He's like, is that Martina Navratilova? Yes. Yes. We've talked about it. She's married to Julia. It's like, then the next week he'll be like, is that Martina? I'm like, yes. So this week he's like, so clearly Julia wears the pants in that family. I'm like, exactly. It is not Martina.
And now I'm like looking at her skin. I'm like, she did get a facelift. She does look better than that.
She looks good. I'm like, who is her doctor? Whatever she is doing is so right. And I know I'm going to get so much hate for this.
How old is she?
Let me think about how I want to say this.
Not young.
Larsa, what did she do? When I look back,
Larsa looks like fillers. She's so puffy.
No, Julie, when I look back on pictures of her, really, she was so beautiful. She was so beautiful when she was married to him. She was with Scotty. When Miami was on years ago, she was so naturally beautiful, Mediterranean, look gorgeous.
She's not Mediterranean, but
she's Persian or whatever she is. But you want to fix your nose? Okay, great. Fix your nose.
I think all these people have so much work done that it ages you.
She can't speak. Her lips are so big. And I know we don't want to really go down this rabbit hole of talking about people's appearances, but I find it I wish somebody in her close life, her mom is so natural and around and present. I wish somebody would be like, you're so pretty. Stop. Just stop.
She is a naturally pretty girl. They're all pretty attractive. It's an attractive crowd.
I am only saying this just for the haters out there. I am only saying this because I think Larsa Pippen, and I've always thought, was beautiful. Truly. It's just so upsetting.
Julia is 52.
Julia. Her plastic surgery work is superb.
Yep. She looks really good.
Really good. Who were we saying a couple of weeks ago who also had...
Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake had great work done. And then Kris Jenner. It's that new facelift that everyone's having that I don't know what it's called, but I
don't know. Kris Jenner kind of lost it in Venice for me, but whatever.
Kris Jenner was airbrushed, and when we saw her for real, she doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
You know those Kardashians.
Anyway, so these two feuds, I can't get behind this feud. I think it's ridiculous. What do you guys think about the new woman, Stephanie?
I want to talk about. I think she's a good addition. I think she's really rich. She's really snarky.
Very.
She can hold her own. She went after Lisa right off the bat, which I like because that's more fun. You know what I mean? She's not passive. And then I saw her on an interview. She's like, Nicole, Dr. Martin, Dr. Nicole. She's like, I dated her husband for a month, a million years ago. I have nothing against her.
Years ago.
Yeah, she goes, I like her. So they don't have beef or anything like that.
No, they don't have beef. Nicole said that too. Dr. Nicole said that too. She goes, we don't have beef. She's like, this was literally decades ago.
I think she's like really rich, so it's like it's like a good mix with these women. You know, she has the private plane, which of course Larsa loves, and Lisa Hochstein. But I think Lisa Hochstein saying like, "Oh, you have a private plane. I like you." That was like tacky.
Yeah, very. And it was a big turnoff to Stephanie. She's like, "Well, now you're out."
And also, someone wanted to make like Julia seem like she's like, "Oh, well, she has a farm," and she's like, "Oh, I grew up on a farm. I love farm animals." You know, so she's like fitting in like with every direction.
Ladies, gonna quote Luann again: "Money can't buy you class."
For which one?
I think she's good, and I think she's not going to back down. And I think there's going to be a lot of arguments, and I think she doesn't take shit from anybody. That's what I think.
I think she's going to be good. I think she'll be. She was only in one episode. I think she'll be good TV.
Oh, speaking of hot off the press or whatever, which we didn't cover it, but talking about good TV and good combinations, it was reported today in the news that no shocker, Rachel Zoe and Dorit are not getting along.
Oh
yeah, I can see that.
Beverly Hills, they are clashing. So we will see what the edited version, what the episodes look like. But I was like, oh, that's kind of similar. Like I could totally see that.
And by the way, my money's on Rachel.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. I think Rachel's like she'll be herself. You know what I mean? And she has opinions. Yeah, as we saw with Brad.
Yeah. And so Adriana, I don't know. Is Adriana a friend of? I feel like I don't need her on Miami.
I like her. She's like comic relief. Oh no, that was so funny at the bridal shower. That was terrible. And Julia, not the bridal shower, the baby shower. She throws the baby shower for Julia. She planned the whole thing, paid for it, and now she's giving a toast to Julia. Alexia just gets out of her seat and grabs the microphone and says, "Yeah, I was," and takes over. And it became like the scene from Bridesmaids, right?
It was hilarious. It was literally the scene from Bridesmaids. At first, I thought they were going to like make it a joke like that. It was so funny. She was literally mid-sentence holding a microphone.
She grabbed it.
Julia and the babies, and Alexia gets out of her seat and literally grabs the mic. Like, anyway, I just want to say, like, it was hilarious.
And she didn't plan it.
No.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
And also, she planned the baby shower, and then Julia moved the place cards because she wanted to be seated next to Stephanie.
And then someone
like, Adriana just gets abused. Like, she can't get a break.
Then they mentioned like part of the fun. They're like, Julia, if you had to be in the threesome, who would you want to be in a threesome with? And Adriana, who planned the whole shower, is sitting right next to her. She's like, Alexia, and who did she say?
It was not Adriana. It was like, I would have to be Alexia, and did she say Stephanie, like the new person?
I don't remember. Or was it just the threesome with
Stephanie was kind of
Martina? Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. Anyway,
so that was Miami. It was good. And then we'll quickly do
up on Next Gen.
Okay, so Next Gen. I have a take on Next Gen now. Okay, so this guy Charlie, he's like bad news. Okay,
I love it. You are so obsessed with him.
I'm so obsessed with him because now I think he has no money.
Really?
I have this weird feeling he doesn't have the money. I think his father cut him off.
The money?
No, I think his father has the money.
Okay.
I think along the way his father has cut him off because he doesn't have a credit card, which is bizarre.
That's true.
He pays everything through Google. I mean, Apple Pay. And for somebody that rich, why doesn't he have like a super black card? You know what I mean? Like somebody that rich would have.
He doesn't work and he doesn't really have a job and doesn't have a source of income. And that very stern, mean father probably was like, I'm not giving you a credit card for you to rack. Like, you have no sense of money.
Apple Pay is your credit card.
What's that?
Apple Pay is your credit card.
Yeah, but he doesn't have an actual credit card. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a black card where he spends so much money. You know what I mean? So
I use Apple Pay for everything.
I know, but you can't go if he had. I mean, if he was supposed to pick up this bill he takes everybody to the box. I mean, now all of a sudden we had Summer House, they're going to the box, and now they're going to the box, but he's taking people, I guess it's a lot of money just to walk in the door there. And they're getting, top shelf liquor, which is like, I don't know, $500 a bottle, and they're drinking all night, these $500 bottles.
He has no way to pay for it.
So
no,
he walks out. He walks out before the bill comes.
He left.
He leaves. And and not only that, he brought a lot of friends, women, young girls with him, or like 20-year-olds, and he brings like a harem with him and then leaves. So
it was a $14,000
bill. $14,000.
What? So who covered it?
So Amira put her card down, and Candy's daughter, what's her name? Riley put her card down.
And I think Ariana's boyfriend.
Yeah, and then Ariana's boyfriend put his card down, and he didn't pay.
Oh
and
my
then,
God.
And then the next day they were talking about it, and Georgia was like, they were all complaining about Charlie, and then Amira's like, this is not the first time that Charlie hasn't paid. He kind of never pays. And then they start talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love Amira. I'm so happy she's on now. I was waiting for her to join, and I really like her.
Yeah, she's good.
And then he came in this is the very end, and then he came in. I guess he had these speakers. I don't know. It was Meredith's event, and I guess
Georgia borrowed his speakers.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
So at the end, she did return them, but like late. When someone's, I understand if you borrow something, you want something. I understand that.
Yeah.
But he came in like a lunatic at the end, and then he called her poor.
Oh.
And then he called her a bitch. I mean, he really was nasty.
Oh.
And then he stormed, and then he took his mic off and like zoomed off on his skateboard.
Isn't he like 30?
Yeah.
30.
He's like one of the oldest ones of all of them. He's 30.
And I'm like, but I have to say, I mean, I think he's really, and also he's part of that crypto scandal. I think he's bad news. I think he's great TV.
Yeah.
He's definitely bad news. I think they all think he's bad news. He's
like dark. He's like dark. Like there's something off there.
I said, like, he also kind of breaks my heart because clearly he has a very, very flawed relationship with his father. Clearly his mother, and his father's not that kind to him. And I think his father keeps him on this like little allowance thing that emasculates him, and also it's never forced him to grow up.
You think that emasculates him? I think he likes it.
I think that's what Georgia was saying. She was like, "You don't have a job. Like, what? I work. Like, you don't pay one thing. You're pathetic."
I did see that clip. I did see that clip on TikTok,
and it's true.
It's so ugly. But also, it's like I think he's scamming everybody. Like I don't think he's paying for anything.
I just think he doesn't want to tell his father, like, "Oh, I owed $5,000 at this bar bill." That's what I think.
Was Gia on this week?
I think he is deathly afraid of his father. I think he is deathly afraid of this man. I really do.
I mean, I'm kind of scared of his dad.
I think there's something. I think there's something going on there. I think that's.
What was Gia's deal this week?
She's barely in it.
She
doesn't know her presence. She doesn't have her presence.
From Jersey, it's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. She was on your favorite guy's podcast, Mary, this week or whatever.
Gia was
Nick
on Nick Vale?
She was
Nick Vial, but yes.
How fast do you think before Cierra's on Nick's podcast?
Oh, I mean,
right now. They're probably filming right now. He gets everybody.
I hope Cierra is on it because if the way he handled that Mormon reunion was any indication of how he's going to handle Cierra, I'm here for it in a big way.
Me too. They are signing the papers as we speak. What could Gia have had to say on his podcast?
I
don't know. So I only saw the clips online. I don't listen to his podcast or watch it. So I really don't know. Again, Nick, if you'd like to come on our podcast, we would love to have you. If you'd like to show us how it's done.
You're on there, but come to us.
We would happily have you on. And then I promise I will watch every single episode you've ever made. But I don't know.
Okay, I have a closing hot take for us.
Let's do it.
Love it.
Okay, so Friday Stephen and I were going upstate. And so we left early in the morning, and we wanted to get breakfast. So we stopped, Stephen pulls the car up at the bagel store, and I'm like, all right, and I'll get us some breakfast sandwiches. And I'm there, and I'm like, oh, some breakfast sandwiches and some drinks. I'm like, oh, I'll get some snacks. So I have like a big bag, And Stephen had pulled up right in front. So then I see the car, so I go over there, and then I'm like, oh, it's locked. So I knock on the thing, and then it unlocks, I open the door, and then I throw my big bag in. And then I look up, and it's about, I don't know, a 75-year-old man with his mouth open, shocked out of his mind.
Oh my God.
And then I hear Stephen say, Julie, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
I can't believe he opened the door for you.
Not only that, I made him unlock it. I knocked on him I gestured for him to unlock the door.
This man probably thought he was being carjacked in Brooklyn.
And then I threw this enormous bagel order onto the front seat.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Threw the bagels in.
I would have leaped into that car so fast. And then
did we have the same cars, you guys?
Yeah, it was very similar in color, size. I mean, I wasn't looking, obviously, not looking. And then I hear Steven
I hate
yelling
to
at
say
me.
it. I hate to say it, even if you were looking. It could have easily happened. You're never wearing your glasses.
I mean, it would have been like carjacking of my own doing. I'm like, I would have brought my carjacker snacks.
The funniest thing is this startled 70-something-year-old actually unlocked the door. Like,
Unlocked the door for me.
He's like, I'm being hijacked by
Did you see his face?
he probably was like,
a
911.
woman.
I was on with his wife. He's like, do we know her?
So funny. I love it. That's a good one.
That's hilarious. I love it.
All right, gals. Love it.
All right, everyone. Hotties, thank you for joining us. And please follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And please rate us on Spotify or wherever you pod. We'd love to.
Do comment. We love your comments.
We love the
Want you to
comments.
Weigh in. What are your thoughts? What couple's going to the end? We want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And also, DM us. Let us know what you want to talk about for next week.
Yep.
We're all in.
Yeah.
We've got some good guests coming up. We're really excited about them.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe
We
We
do.
got some good summer guests. We got some good collabs. All right,
We're
guys.
really excited.
Have a great week. Stay cool, everybody.
Bye, Hotties. Bye.